Dollar rise, dollar fall. Now people will get money, they worry about exchange rates. My name is Darlington, and this is Pidgin Parliament on Vantage TV. Today, for here, now 2023 election matter we go talk about. Make una sit down, cause you go share for here today. We dey come. My people, this is the election season, and at this time, you go see men them, big men them. Some of them say you go see them they barb hair. Some of them say they don't turn to people who they make woman hair. Some they sell granola, some they sell tomatoes because of say they want your vote and they want my vote. My brothers, my sisters, we could shine our eyes. Oh. So today on Pidgin Parliament, we get two people. Some they call themselves Obidient. Some they call themselves say them be Batified. So for Batified, aka Bola and Tinubu Ashiwaju, we get Ogabisi. Ogabisi, how you doing now?
Batified.
Our Emiloko. Nah. Okay. So for Team Obidient, aka Peter Obi, we get Oga Nana. Oga Nana, how you doing now? How you doing?
You're welcome.
You don't see the men them now. So we get Team Batified and we get Team Obedient. So make you hear they want talk. Make I start from my left. Oga Nana will be Team Obedient. Oga Nana, how you doing now?
I'm fine.
So on top of this 2023 presidential election, your man, Peter Obi, I know say you know very well. So you fit tell us now, you fit tell us why you feel say him na the right candidate, the better candidate, we fit take our country to the next level by next year. Abeg, tell us.
You know they give shishi. The reason they say he's stingy, and you know say for this our country, the situation we dey like this now, economy no good. We need person wey fit manage economy. And the reason why I feel say Peter Obi a good candidate.
Okay, because say Peter Obi dey stingy.
He dey stingy.
He dey stingy.
You no go steal money.
You no go steal money.
Yes, you no go steal money.
Okay, you no go steal money. Okay, to my right, Ogabisi, how you doing now?
Dey alright.
Okay, Ogabisi Team Batified, Bat people, like they fly.
Bat United.
So, yes, Bat United. So if you tell us now, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, why you think na him be the right candidate? You understand? If we carry our country, Nigeria, go to the next level, we go make everybody they laugh, they happy. If you tell us why.
You get one African proverb where say, follow person with no road if you go markets.
Okay.
But for everybody out there, now Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu now inside the road.
Okay.
You don't pay for this system, you know how to go. In fact, Peter Obi even benefit from what Asiwaju gather creates. So now person with no road will take us to the future. But why would they support him with that? Because now you know road, now inside the road. Follow person with no road.
Okay, so Asiwaju, now they show people go, people they follow for back. Not they try.
What if you don't know where they go?
You know,
Okay.
You know, you ask me.
What if you don't know where they go?
You know where they go.
How you go know where?
The evidence for Lagos State now. You know where they go. What thing creates.
Okay.
You know where they go. No road.
Okay.
So follow person with no road, make you no lost.
Okay. Oga Nana, then you waiting Ogabisi talk. Say make you follow person wey no go, and you talk say Oga Peter Obi no dey give shishi. So I know say these two people now, they don't be governors for 8 years. For two better states within for our country. And Abu and Lagos don't be small states for our country, Nigeria. She know. So now, as governor for 8 years, governor, if you tell me what Peter Obi really do for that in state, will be Anambra State as a governor for 8 years, what Peter Obi do? I better tell us.
You do plenty things, so. Okay. But I go talk like maybe 4.
Okay.
Number 1 be say education. He really changed the education sector. Yeah. One of the things where you do when you enter, we say he make sure say he hand over the ownership of schools back to mission. Those people now will be saying that mission, he still they fund them or state governor, but he still hand them over for management, and he did like that till today. Now why it can't be say Anambra State don't improve for education well. The second thing we do now, road. I don't say that time. You say Anambra no be old state like that. Now like in a young state, you never reach 30 years or so. We say Anambra Day. So the the rural network of the road, now it connect them about 800 to 900 kilometers, now it do. And that thing can make Anambra State constant that time. They be the rate them as the state will get the best rural road network. The third thing we do, we me like personally, we say, him not the reason why we get innocent motors today. Because I know when he do that one, we will say Jonathan commissioned that plant 2011 or 2010. So that time, now him be state governor. So he fund Innocent Motors very well because one of the first big contracts where Innocent gets, he order motor and he pay upfront. So that can help Innocent jump starting business. Innocent did business today, we say people like Peter be true supporter. And the fourth thing we Peter be do, we say he helps security. Because that time, Anambra get bad reputation. You know, say if you go up P-Maker, even that time, I remember side you go that time when it's small. If you go that side, they're too rough. So you can't clean up that kind area. Come build that road, we say they connect Asaba to Onitsha. Now him build that road. So that road, even the roundabout, you clear up that place. The way he just build them, you reduce criminality. Not be just generally for Opiwek about the whole Anambra state. So now these 4 reasons.
Okay.
I will give, yes.
Okay.
I'll get other ones, so but might just give this.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Obviously, we don't hear what Ghana at all. So, as governor for 8 years, Asiwaju, if you tell us what Asiwaju do as governor for Lagos State for 8 years, as single as governor, I beg tell us.
You know, like I say that time, say, na person will no road. Because in there among the people will take the lead role when they fight the military. From there, you don't understand, okay, first thing we need to do when it becomes governor to make the state stay stable. Crime rate for Lagos State that time, they're very high. But as you come up with system, okay, fine, make everybody stable, you win for that one. In a democratic society, the first thing to you go work on when stability don't do. Now to make sure say that enrich everybody for the states. It creates more local governments for Lagos State so that people go feel benefit from the thing. In school thing, you pay people exam fee, that na NECO that time. You pay and say that they go feed, pay jolly. It gives school back to the missionary, those where feel secure, they feel do. It allow more involvement in private school, make schools today we get more than close to 20,000 private schools in Lagos State. Then in healthcare, it treats people, give people free treatment, give blood to old people. People will get like small illness, we pay for them. You know, after that one, they can't look and say, what's the game if you do? You fight for people's rights. In create courts where less privileged, people will not get, we don't know anybody, then chance to, if you just go there and say, it's an happen.
Okay, I don't hear what you talk. So, I go back to Oganana, Obidient Pidgin. So, I was governor for 8 years. Because I be the watch one time, people be talk about local government autonomy for when they go interview for one of these TV stations. So they talk about local government autonomy. But people they talk say, you know, if you come to Twitter, say, go see that happen for everywhere, even for TV, for street, if you enter bus. People they talk say Peter be for governor for 8 years. He no conduct election. You understand? He no work with local government chairman, them and councils and the rest of them. But in they come now. You say?
That one I pro.
Okay. In come now, and you know say we get what's it called? We get 3 arms of government, and all of them they important. We get states, we get federal, we get local governments. And so I believe say, or we believe say, as a governor, you're supposed to work with local government chairman. Because as I know say as a governor, local governor they see everything that happen for the whole state. So and himself now, and you know some people they talk into the lie. They call him Obi to lie, into lie.
Which lie?
It will lie.
People they talk him,
which lie?
It will lie.
Which lie? Call the lie now. You know say if you accuse person.
People they like this one when they talk about government autonomy. You know
if person and people they lie now. You know say if person they find wetin you go put on top your body, they go lie. Wetin happen be say for Anambra State, you know say Peter Obi when he win, person already dey there and Anduba win that time. And then secondly, the party wey he use run, which was Abga. Abga no dey popular for Anambra that time. You understand? So now Peter Obi self make am, you can't even dey like say he dey very popular because that time PDP dey and they rig that election. So he can go court. He go that court for 3 years. So now all those things make even for the time we say they swear him in. You know, reach 6 months, they impeach him. So imagine that kind situation. He never settle, he never even enter, he never constitute in government, he never do all those things. Now that time, that year, they can say, okay, you know, they do local government election. Moreover, the government we did that time, you know, encourage them because they be the fight time. Like this is the fight time now, how they be the fight at that time. First of all, they fight them through in party. And they also fight them through federal. So, okay, in person, we go create 20 local government.
They say they say they fight them through federal. Say that they fight them from the states. Number one thing you need to do as a leader now to coordinate your space. Whether on a state, country,
how you go coordinate
everybody.
So, Ogabisi, you know what thing they happen now for our country, they talk about your candidate, Ashwaja Bola. People they talk saying don't old, saying been papa been don't old, and all of that. But I don't know what you think, say, because if you look what happen for this government, so you know, say age is a problem. You understand? So what do you feel this in age matter? People they won't say no age 86 years. You understand? Better say you give us football age, say be 70 years. You know, is it?
No, they talk.
Now you talk more. You understand? Say don't reach, people say don't reach 86, they don't even reach 96. You understand? So I beg, what you say about this age matter? Because don't say this work when they apply for, not be work when we say they carry, or not be bricklayer work, not be they carry pom. Say now brain when we say.
No be today that they talk that thing, and I will give you 2 examples.
Okay.
In history before I come back to your own. America today, people they always shout, say, he big, he great, he great. One of them presidents, one of them greatest presidents, he ruled the country for 12 years from wheelchair, Franklin Roosevelt. He ruled them when they fight, nobody said that they fight Iran, they fight war, they fight out of Hitler.
They fight war.
It no matter. He from wheelchair, he ruled the country. He get a scientist who die, we just die of recent, Stephen Hawking. In one case, even worse. He don't fit stand and they put him on chair and this thing. Yeah, the science community say they tap from his brain. So where are they go? Now person will get experience. Now person will be coordinating. Not being go they carry, they run up and down this thing. So waiting they need for arm now, make it give direction, make it draw the map, follow, put everybody there, and everything will smooth.
Okay, my people, the next year presidential election matter will still there. And this is the Pidgin Parliament on Vantage TV. More could enter markets with the come.
The world we live in is built on ideas. Ideas that drive everyday operations and processes. These ideas are crafted by the very best minds to help create a better world. But sometimes there are missing pieces in these great ideas. Because what's a great idea worth if nobody understands it? People connect better only when they know better. Cerebral Hub functions seamlessly in that space, analyzing complex ideas and breaking them into easy-to-digest information that anyone can understand, even a 6-year-old. So, when next you have an idea you need to share or a concept you need to sell, Cerebral Hub can help you create and deploy practical communication solutions to reach your audience where they are. Cerebral Hub, simplifying information. www.cerebralhub.com.
Okay, my people, we don't come back, and this is the Pidgin Parliament on Vantage TV. Now, next year, presidential general election matter will still be on top. So, make I start with my brother, will be P2B supporter, Oganana. So, you get what we here, you know, I don't see him on top TV, I don't see him for social media, where people talk about P2B. They don't say the man too they desperate, saying they very desperate. From Abga, from Abga enter PDP, from PDP, enter Labour Party. And people talk say him be pay some money, him bribe on part. Utomi make him step down for him. You understand? When that pass, Utomi be their former presidential candidate for the party. So what do you get to talk about this one?
So even like that, everybody is desperate now. Because no politician for this country don't do one party. Okay. Now, as the political season they reach like this, you
forget one thing. Say one person whenever cross carpets in the history of politics in this country. Actually, Bola mentioned.
lie. Which party did before?
As AD.
AD and APC are the same thing. Nothing like evolve
to AC.
My brothers
evolve to AC.
So no be 3 parties now.
and evolve. It emerge.
So make I ask you.
Never for once come out. No, merging different from Imagine it different.
So AD
from
no
say
dey
you
exist
comot.
again. AD no dey exist now.
Now a faction comot AD.
If they call faction, you need the question. I ask you the simple question. If you say you don't evolve, why if you say we still get AD now? We still get AC. ACM, sorry.
No comot. It evolve.
I don't know what evolve mean. What it mean be say person carrying party come meet you, we come join her. Na coalition they call am. This English they use they call evolve. It don't mean anything. For politics, APC fit still meet PDP, we go form something else. You know me say APC no dey exist, PDP no dey exist. We don't form most parties now, so they happen. Two people from different party go come. They go say this one as CUPP or they go say this one as NPP. And so we get almost 50 something parties for this country. So if they try to tell me say
I talk something the other time. Every leader suppose fit coordinate a one side in the context, and when the matter say okay, for us to win this thing, we need to work with people. Person will not fit even hold one state, work with them successfully. Every time I fight, they fight tomorrow. Now anyone can say now why in person Peter Obidient they move from A to B. Actually, Bola Tinubu on now fusion. Everybody come together. So okay, how will we defeat this ruling party? Okay, we come together now. You know, say it's different from say you comot one, you go join another one where they exist. So people don't labor to build. In gather forces, in join forces with others. We don't create their own. So, okay, we stand.
Now what I talk now? Now what I talk? Those ones.
So in that kind of scenario, you know if you say it commots, it's different from the when you say politicians they commot party. Now say at the leave party A, at the go join party B. When we say some people they build all along, you leave the one you gather build with people. Your own creates difference. We all know what's happened in 2003. We all know what's happened in 2003 when AD agreed with Obasanjo, say, okay, we go vote you for this thing. We see what Obasanjo do then. If him follow that agreement, they produce our Lagos State. So in that thing, if he say, okay, fine, I'm not going to support you with this thing, I would rather form my own. Yeah. And it's hard to win, he form AC. What thing you do there no wrong at all. Now the same AC, when they want to go national, turns to ACN.
No be the same team, my brother.
No be the same team. We need to team up.
No be the same. See, if why you no use that same AC go national, why you go form coalition? Yes, why even the ACN where you why you no carry ACN run? Why you no carry the ACN go federal?
You forget in like 2007 election, Atiku, Yaradua and Buhari. Where Atiku run? No be ACN.
He did ACN, yes.
In come meet Bola Tinubu for ACN.
Yes.
Bola Tinubu no meet him. Politics now win and lose. Now why is it a person win no road? You don't lose, you don't win.
You know me say they desperate now. Okay. So I don't answer your question. Okay. So I don't answer your question.
Okay, okay, since I still with you on top of the matter. Okay, as Ashwaju now don't do this. He don't pick him VP. He don't pick him running mate. We be Shetima, and you know say na Muslim and that one self be inside. So you know people don't talk, and even for that party will be APC. Plenty people say don't they come from that party, they go new parties and the rest of them. So this Muslim ticket pattern, what do you think about that? You think say it go work? You say you go feel make and win this election next year?
One of the run where people really jump on. In fact, we have to say bet young people involvement for politics. Now 2011, Ribadu, Foladiola for ACN. They told them be Muslim, nobody talk.
No be federal.
Now federal,
no
Ribadu and Foladiola.
You know win now.
It no matter whether they force in and say them be candidates. Foladiola na Muslim, no Ribadu na Muslim. They pair together, they don't win. But what I'm trying to talk now say this is not be the first time where Muslims together they happen. Make we command the. I know you go one reference MKO. I know go to talk.
I don't talk MKO. This one we talk on 2011. This is not 2023 we dey talk. Now almost 10 years. The point Nigeria don't change.
The point to be say.
And they say APC change in Nigeria.
The party allow them. Then follow process to adopt them. If the answer is yes, then it's normal for
in
party.
In a multicultural society,
it's normal for party. When you say multicultural, what is in a political system, in a political place like Nigeria, which is supposed to come first? Is it tribe or religion?
Both.
One must come before the other.
No, both comes first.
If na a northern Christian, let's say like one person from Jos, will be Christian, now him win APC ticket. If he can't go maybe southeast or south to go pick candidates, who will go pick? No be Christian go pick.
So, Oga,
No. Answer the question now.
Yeah, I know get better answer to that question.
Make I answer the question. You go pick Christian.
You go pick Christian.
Yes, you go pick Christian.
But if a just person and a Delta person come together, say they want run. So far, the party show us, okay, this ticket, you go win us the race. I don't say anything bad.
You say you go win?
Waiting for bad. Now, say you pick one person from Jos, you pick one person from Taraba. You don't exempt other people with that. But this one, actually from the southwest. If pick for instance from northeast.
If person follow your argument,
yes.
If person follow your argument, okay, wetin dey wrong? Say person from south pick person from southeast, and then invite you pick person from southwest. Now you say nothing dey wrong because wetin you talking about be say tribe or region, which one go come first? I tell you say there are two dey important. There are two dey important for this kind of country wey we dey so. Two of them dey important.
No one come first. In the context, which one supposed to come first? Tribe or religion?
What context? The country where we dey like this. Now region.
In the state law.
The politics we dey play.
Which one you think the state first recognize?
We no get tribe for our constitution.
What in the state was recognized?
Region we get.
Your statesmanship or your religion.
Okay, make I ask you.
A region.
Because those people they talk about this Ashwaju Muslim. It means say Ashwaju no see any northern Christian way if you pick where they credible, if you help and win election.
Good question.
Good question.
In politics, it gets something that they call sphere of influence. Sure you get. Make I give example what you talk now. Let's say somebody from Jos, you want pick a person from. You go look at the area. Okay, which side here should win the team for me? No, we say Christian no day. Then the party check in there, then bring people out. At least not be one person then give. They check all, then check every spec. Okay.
Now the same thing they ask you now. So now they say no, nobody enter that list.
No, be say they're not day, then day. But who come up first? Now be this Shetima person. Where we say the only sin where the man get now, where everybody they shout, na saying be Muslim. They're not the talk about okay, can this person, if it deliver, if it do this, if it move people, if it gather crowd, wait in the political setting, I always say they go first look. Your religion, yes, you guys belong to a religion. But the important thing in this thing now, okay, which area they come from? Or if they come from this thing, the religion cannot follow.
So Agabisi, I want to ask you one question. As our country did in Nigeria now, we get Boko Haram, we get Fulani herdsmen, we get unknown gunmen, abandoned for Southeast, where they kill people for Southeast. And say what people they talk for our country now say now turn for make presidency come Igbo land. You understand? Igbos that agitate for presidency, they even agitate for
who be the people where they
come. Igbos agitate for, they even agitate for their own country, where they Biafra. And so it is this Muslim ticket now a good thing or a good time to present Muslim ticket for this katakataka for our country. This is a good time for make person they think about Muslim ticket.
I talk something, I go back again when we start about leadership. Saying a person will get experience with no road. It no matter whether, look at the person in question. Now that question you're supposed to ask. When this person is the governor, how in govern the states should you get? This is a person where we say work with everybody across the board, whether you be Fulani, you be Igbo, you be Christian, Muslim, they tag to anybody. If you look at the running mates, check in profile when he be governor too. In go head on against this Boko Haram where you talk.
I lie.
Now
during time, the so, even they war.
It be governor, but you do him best. You know if you say, no being go control the army, no being go say, but you do him best. You do waiting if you do.
Chibok.
It be governor, no be your president, you do waiting if you do.
Now that time which Chibok girls be...
that time which Chibok girls and kidnap.
Yes, but he do him best. He no be the president that time. He no fit control the army. Now the president, so that one no be in fault. Now person where they on top. But where they go be say, he play in part. Look at what he do when he be governor. Look at what this one do too. They don't come together. I believe them go sort everything out.
Okay. So Oga now on top this shishi matter, because you talk about shishi, I want but the thing come off from my head. You say P2B in talk say they give shishi. But people don't drag them. People don't drag them. People like Deji, Adeyanju, even Said Balogun say he don't call them. I didn't read them for Twitter where they even tag and say because they talk say they call me make I come work for you. Say you go pay me. Even when plenty people don't talk. You understand? In talk say that people they work for them with their own mind. You know, they give shishi. But people don't they drag them on social media, and also they come and say to the lie, Obi too lie, Obi him too lie. You understand? Give and that name. So what do you think about this matter?
What I go talk, we say people will get philosophy. Will be saying philosophy now how to reduce corruption. And this is our country. Corruption, plenty, for government, for system, for everywhere. So in order to reduce that corruption, the way we be say you could try to reduce them now. First of all, make sure say government money, now the people where they govern, now the money they work for. No be say they give you position, you be local government chairman, you be minister, you don't go build mansion for Ikoyi. Now what you need they try talk. So if that thing as a philosophy, me like him. Because that philosophy be say him no they collect, him no they give. You will be say him they under him. Know how we be say you go come collect, come go they share money. Now what you they try talk. So all these ones will be say person go meet them. All those ones not lie now. Because if not true, where the evidence, nobody they give evidence. They go all come social media. Talk say person meet me. I feel talk say anybody meet me now. You know, release phone call. Where the phone call? Where the
people where they meet them, they come out. They say he meet them.
Anybody just come out. Come say he meet.
They come out. Say him call me. Say this thing.
Who be that? Who?
Deji.
Yeah.
No, everybody know say Deji the line now. Or Reno the line.
Him be tweet am though.
I know. I see the tweets. I even see Reno. Nothing. No screenshot. Nothing. Where we say P2B call you. No picture you take with P2B. I already know say P2B meet you. The person just come right, okay, P2B met me, he didn't give me. Everybody feel like, anybody feel talk anything now. Give me evidence. Nobody, none of them get evidence. We say P2B meet them.
No worry. So, with the column into lie.
No, all this ones say they talk now because they don't give you. You know, say if they don't give you money, you go invest. You understand? A normal thing. If they don't give you money, you go come do what you call smear campaign. Smear campaign now where you go start to lie on top person. Now what it be?
Okay, because that person said they lie. Because that person said they lie.
It's not possible.
In they lie.
No.
So why they call them into lie?
Where evidence?
It will lie. If they everywhere.
Where evidence?
No. So the next question I want to ask you be say, P2B, I be watching for interview talking and just one wristwatch. One wristwatch in gets.
And I see the same thing with the try talk now.
No wait. It doesn't get one wristwatch. It gets one shoe. It doesn't even for 17 years, I've been at 14 years. I don't know if you remember. And I'm not this sure. You know that kind of not they possible.
You know they possible.
Yeah.
But so, I don't know about that one.
It was they possible. You know they say and into saying get one shoe and that shoe. Into I remember sitting and say this shoe I wear for 17 years. It's Marks and Spencer's. And they talk about consumption to production and locally made. You understand?
So because you do locally made, no we go buy shoe.
But they talk about them now.
No, we no be North Korea, my brother. I see how business be. Business now import and export. Now wetin the trade? Him na trader, original Onisha man. Now the trader you go dey import, you go dey export. If you import, make St. Spencer, who go give them Aba made? They go buy am. Na so it be. No be say consumption to production means say no only Nigerian made you go dey buy. If I want drink Nigerian coffee. Wetin e mean be say I fit go market see Nigerian coffee, see foreign coffee. You understand? Now wetin e mean? But the people where they produce the coffee, shey na we dey produce am. Now the question, if na we dey produce that coffee, no problem. Everybody don't get job with that. But if na to say personally say him no fit wear Marks and Spencer, wetin you go dey ask now? How much be that Marks and Spencer? How much it be? Should be now 15 pounds. I've been waiting. They say it be now 25 pounds. If not 25 pounds, man, you know cost now.
Should be now one shoe, you guess. I want this watch. Okay, no wala now. We will find out how later. Should be I story now into lie.
The one wristwatch one. I know they sure about that one. If you get more than one wristwatch.
So obviously this thing will be say actually to say Ingo they feed us with cassava, agbado, beans, you know those kinds of when you talk in the hair. So what do you think? Because see the way the country be now, you feel say that kind of if you move this country forward as we did like this, we don't say go employ 15 million youths into the army, and you say if you know nothing, what do you think about that?
Agribusiness for Africa, it will enter trillions. Not in naira. It will be maybe like $1 trillion. It will worth like $1 trillion industry. I don't forget the number. So what thing they call in saying go focus on agriculture, and waiting be that crop where we say you can easily plant anywhere for this country. Na corn, na cassava, na all these things. Now people take them out of context. So say if you go deep on it now, we produce them en mass, we consume. Then go feel, you know how many things that they make from corn. So you go feel scale up from there, do anything people want to do. Now waiting in the try talk.
So I guess one question for Natu, Oga Nana and Oga BC as we don't end this matter. So you know, see, our country now, everybody eyes they red. People they, as a hunger they town, people they die, people they cry. Things they happen for our country, Nigeria. And you know, see, anybody they come now, say you won't come hold this our country, Nigeria, next year, the person must be prepared, the person must be fit. You think say people to be they prepared?
Yes.
Yes.
They're very fit.
Okay.
You know fit talk for this one because you know say in own matter.
I ask.
You know fit waka 36 states.
I ask.
They go to carry am from state to state.
I asked one Obidient one question yesterday.
Okay.
I asked him whether Peter Obidient is actually seen map of Nigeria before.
Okay.
They say what I mean.
Wetin
I say this man, a person where we say during the army time when they fight with military, they fight Abacha. They go around, you know, say you must not fly plane. You go here, go there, go there. If they connected.
As far as you say, follow fight.
I don't understand.
When
they fight military.
If
all the
all
1990 something.
This thing.
He don't
Peter
old.
Obi did that time. When they try talk, be say this na person where he get connection all over the country to form a team for our no be our team to quickly bring see waiting. See now what people produce now. So if they try tell me say that kind of person they end up affair. You not go feel know waiting to do.
Okay. Make I just ask question about ask.
Even if you look Bible, the story of David and Absalom, not be one phone call, you take coordinate everything back.
For David, for
Yeah,
Bible.
for Bible.
Phone call.
Did they make up?
No, when I say phone call, like when they say Absalom, everybody shout, say because he's young, say in the look say in Baba don't hold, say David don't hold. David now just say who they fire, who. When they call people, what's happen? You not collecting kingdom back. Make I give you another example. You get one person will be Secretary of State for US in the 70s, Henry Kissinger. The man done 99. Till date, they say they call him for
That one advisor.
for waiting be the difference. The point is say
no be advisor.
if
You go
you
to
get
waka.
the sense,
My brother,
how to delegate tasks. Not be only
you know,
they do
the
everything
little
as
you go to travel, you go to go conference, you go to sit down.
fit delegate.
My brother.
This is say
Work
first
there.
one I ask Oga Nana, I want to ask you again. As you dey here now, our country don't turn upside down now. To chop safe, hunger dey town. You understand? So you think say as you watch am, you think say in dey fit, you think say in dey prepared for this task, this job wey they apply for. Because in dey apply for this work, you think say whether in dey fit to apply for this job.
If you look at this thing in the area of leadership and influence, should you get that person will be safe. They say, I want to make this thing go like this, and I go fit talk, and people go listen to it and say, yeah, true, make we go. Now that kind of person you be.
Okay.
Influence.
Okay.
Now, what if you influence? Suppose ask yourself, and you don't test and you get the track record over time. So that will not be anything.
Okay, my people, as we don't hear, we don't see that ourselves, we see the look. Now on top 2023 presidential election matter, we still there. We don't hear from Oga BC, wey be say na him be Batified people, and Oga Nana, wey be Obidient people. Na the matter we be still dey talk about, and we go still talk about enter next year wey the election go hold. This na Pidgin Parliament on Vantage TV. My name na still Darlington. See you next time. Na bye bye yo.